Hey everybody, welcome back to our Brainium channel. My name is Ryan, and today I'll be unboxing the Zack Snyder Justice League versions of Knightmare Batman and the Black Suit Superman. I wasn't a huge fan of the initial Justice League movie release in the theaters, the one that Joss Whedon did. I did think Zack Snyder's version was definitely an improvement over that version. Zack Snyder's version is very long. I think it could have been a little bit shorter, a lot of slow-mo stuff, but overall I think it was good. And I'm glad that it was put out for everyone to see it. I always liked the Knightmare Batman costume. Obviously, that Hot Toys figure came out a long time ago and it's pretty expensive. So when they announced this 2-pack with Superman in the black suit, I was happy day one to pre-order it, and it came in pretty quick compared to some other figures that I pre-ordered before. With that being said, let's go ahead and take the cover off and look at the two figures in the pack. Then with the outer covering off, we see underneath some artwork on the box with Superman and Batman alternating between black and gray silhouettes. And then opening that up, we get to see the two figures. You can see each figure, all the hands that it comes with, the head sculpts, the kind of faceplates for Batman, and some of the other accessories it comes with. So let's go ahead and open this up and take them out. I'm going to review them one at a time. I'll start with Superman first, so let's take a look at what he comes with and see what we think. Alright, here's Superman and all the accessories that he comes with. Let's go ahead and start with the figure himself. You have the black suit with all the material. It's very detailed. The head sculpt. Decent amount of pivot for the head. Like I said, the texture is really cool in the suit with the S and the rest of it. All the different patterns and shapes. The cape. Has some wires in the bottom, so you can do a little bit of posing with it. I know some people buy third-party capes to put on these figures, so it's a little bit easier to do some cool poses. The arm itself can go up almost 90 degrees. You have some pivot here forward, not a ton. Got the elbow 90 degrees. A little bit of twist in the torso, back and forth. Thigh pivot. This dude's got some chonky ass legs. Knee bend backwards. Boot doesn't really do too much. A little bit left and right, but not a ton up and down. A little bit, not too much. You have a little belt here, but overall it's really cool. You have a few sets of hands. You have open hands and grabbing hands. He's got balled up hands on him right now. Some more kind of waving hands or handshake hands. And then just two more grasping hands for something. So a few sets of hands, and then you have the other head sculpt, which is the laser eyes, I guess. Inside of here, you pull this out, and then you can see here, put the batteries in. I already did it, and you can turn them on, and there's the lights, and you put it back in, and it's actually pretty bright, pretty menacing. So that's pretty cool. I do know people are saying his hair is kind of combed the wrong way. It's kind of annoying, but overall I think the face of the head sculpt looks pretty good though. Let me turn these lights off. Let's put that back in there. So it's not too bad to switch that out and turn it on, but glad they included it. And then obviously you have the little pincher holder for the figure, and then the stand or flight pole. It's pretty long. Maybe we'll do some flight poses with him, and then the base Justice League logo and his name at the bottom. I think this is the same for all the Justice League Hot Toys that came out. Alright, cool. Let's do some poses with him and see how he looks. Alright, and here's the figure on my turntable. Overall, I really like Superman in general. This figure, I was a little hesitant on the black suit, but it does look actually really cool when you put on some lights and you put it in your collection. I do wish I had the blue and red Superman from Justice League. Bummed out how much it costs now if you try to pick one up, but unless they put out a new figure for the fact that he was in the end of Black Adam, gonna have to wait probably a few years before the next Superman movie comes out with him in it to get it. But overall, I really like it. The head sculpt's good. I know the hair, people talk about that, but overall I think the head sculpt is good. The costume is really cool. All the different texture patterns on it, the logo, and the cape is wired at the bottom. It's not the best cape, but it's not bad. But overall, I'm really glad that I picked this one up in the 2-pack. All right, and this one I put the light up head on and changed some of the hands. The light up eyes are really cool. I wish there was like a remote to turn it off and on. There's probably some third-party wired version to do this, but I think if I could easily turn it on and off, I would leave this head sculpt on because I think it looks cool. And the fact that in the movie, when he's wearing the black suit, in the Knightmare portion with Batman, he's a bad guy. He's trying to kill everybody. So I think it would be more appropriate to leave this head sculpt on him. But I don't know. I might keep it on there anyway and just turn it on and off every once in a while. But it does look funny when it's not turned on with the eyes. So we'll see which one I decide. All right, and then I have Superman here with the traditional kind of Superman fists on the waist pose. Using the display base. I don't have the pole with it, but just wanted to show the display base because I'm actually happy that this is a different type of base than the typical plastic circle or hexagon that they give with their figures. So I'm really glad that they included this different style with the metal plate with his name on it. So I really like that. But yeah, overall, I really like the figure. Like I said, I do wish I had the blue and red version, but this one, now that I have it, I'm really glad that I do. The suit has a lot of details on it. The logo looks really cool. The head sculpts I like. I know the hair is kind of a thing with people, but I really don't mind it. And the light up head sculpt is really dope too when it's lit up. Yeah, let me go ahead and get Batman and all his stuff situated, and we'll go over all the stuff he comes with. All right, here's Batman and all his guns and stuff that he comes with. Let's start with the rifle. The rifle has the little Joker card taped on the back of it. Leather strap, scopes. Strap has little buckles. A lot of detail on it. It looks real. Yeah, the clips don't come out. Tried that. Or maybe if they do, I'm not trying hard enough. But yeah, the gun looks really like a real gun. Then he's got a pistol here. Let's see if this comes out here. Nope. But it looks a lot of detail on that one too. Let's see what else we got. We have goggles here, really weathered plastic with this leather strap. Put this on him. We do the poses. Then we have a pair of binoculars here. I don't remember him using these in Justice League. Maybe he had them just, or no, I think he did use them one time in the regular version. You have a face mask, cloth, wrap around here. You just have a wire inside of it, so it does bend. Then we have 2 detachable face plates. We have a normal Ben Affleck chin face here, and then kind of a like screaming Ben Affleck chin face here. We have a couple hands. We have a gun hand and a gripping hand. It is funny, the wraps on them make it look like he's a mummy, kind of. I was laughing at that part when I first saw him. And then the opposite hands that do the same thing. Gun hand. And then a grabbing hand. Or a handshake hand. Whatever you want to call it. And then the figure himself. I really like this figure. I liked it originally when I first saw in the first Batman vs Superman movie. You have his regular chin down here. Let's see if I can get it off. Alright, come on. Well, I'll do it later. He has a little scarf here, which I guess is another version of the face mask. His leather duster, which has a lot of detail on it. He got little blades here on his arms. The wraps are his hands. He has the fist hands on. His belt. Lots of compartments for things. The bat suit itself. And the coat. It does have wires in the sides. On the front sides, you have some buttons. But yeah, down here is the wires. You can bend it a little bit so you can make it kind of flapping or open depending on what pose you put them in. You have his cargo pants, gun holster here. Put his pistol in. The detail on his figure is crazy. You have his boots down here that do move a little bit, pivot up and down at the ankle, side to side. But yeah, the weathering on everything is cool. Knee 90 degrees. Up and down, a little bit of leg separation, and his arm does go up 90 degrees, and pivot a little bit. Hopefully this jacket holds up over time. It doesn't start falling apart. And you have his arm bent up like that. So he's pretty posable. Head does turn back and forth. Back of the figure, back of the jacket here. You can see some buttons. The weathering on it is really cool. So yeah, that's everything it comes with. Let's put some stuff together and do some poses. All right, I gotta be honest, this might be one of my favorite Hot Toys figures. The costume that he wears, I know it's not traditional Batman, but for some reason, it just looks really awesome to me. Where he's kind of wearing the suit, but then he's like, forget it, I'm just gonna go with guns. It's got pants. I don't know. It looks really cool. The weathering on everything, the weapons, the coat, the gun, the goggles. I don't know. For some, all together, it really works for me. The jacket's really wrinkled in the back, but overall, I just really love the aesthetic of this figure. And it comes with a good amount of stuff. It has a pistol, which I have in his holster. You can't see it, but I'll have a different pose. And like he has the rifle, binoculars. It's dope. I really like it. Then here I have him wearing the face covering, and then the pistol out and binoculars, kind of like he's looking around trying to find out stuff, using some detective skills. But yeah, these are cool extra accessories it comes with. Probably won't pose him with these things like this, but it is cool that it comes with it. I probably will keep the pistol on him in the holster. And the face mask, this is like when he's wearing it, but then another piece that it comes with, which in the beginning of the video, it looks like it's already down, like around his neck. So it's cool that it comes with both. You can use it. But yeah, like I said, everything that this figure comes with, I really like it. It's definitely one of my favorites. All right, and to wrap this one up, overall, I'm super happy that I picked this 2-pack up. Like I said, it came in pretty quick for a Hot Toys pre-order. I'm super happy that I finally have a Knightmare Batman in my collection. It is one of my favorites now. It just looks super awesome, and the fact that I have a Superman figure that didn't cost an arm and a leg is just an added bonus. I highly recommend picking this 2-pack up if you obviously like Zack Snyder's Justice League or either Superman or Batman. Like I said, I'm not a huge fan of the story in some of these movies that he did, but I'm super stoked with the aesthetics and the characters themselves. I liked, just the overall story wasn't my favorite. But yeah, this is definitely a pickup in my opinion, if you like these characters. So that'll do it for this video, guys. Really appreciate likes on this video. Also subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Would really appreciate it. I have 4 or 5 videos that I'm still editing now. I have a new light box that I'm using, so it makes stuff quicker and easier for me to do. I have Endgame Rocket Raccoon, Endgame Stealth Suit Cap that I was super lucky to catch the morning it went up, and avoided all the hassle that other people had to deal with. So sorry to all the other fans out there that wanted that figure and couldn't get it. And I have some other stuff too that I'll be recording. You can follow me at Vibranium on Instagram. I'll have other photos of my figures, and I'll post updates on when I'm working on videos and when my new videos come out. Thanks again, guys, for watching, and take it easy.